What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of my model breakdown here on the Awesemo.com YouTube channel. Of course, if you want to see all this information or you want to download it and make it your own, play with it, do with whatever you want, of course, become an Awesemo.com Plus member and you get access to all this. I give you the ability to download it right to Excel. So let's jump right in and talk about my model this week. So obviously it's the Travelers Championship in Cromwell, Connecticut, just outside of Hartford, nestled in the Connecticut Forest. Want a little bit more information? I did do my Roslyn's 3-ball video. Go on and check that right under the YouTube Awesemo.com page. If you just scroll down, I'm sure you'll find it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my model for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and just sort here by the rating and projected points. Again, this is just how my model that I've created rates out. I also, of course, give you the ability to make your own model. If this is the first time you're watching this video, I'm just going to do it quickly so that I can go more into the breakdown, of course. Okay, so in the make your own model, you're going to come here to this section and see all these highlighted in reds. That's the percentage you're going to change it. So the number to the left is what is up there for my current model. And how it projects out points. And of course, I've filled in the blocks for the make your own model just to see what's looking like and trust Vegas a little bit more. So of course we can go and sort by that, and it's going to give us different projections. You can see Paul Casey closes that gap quite a bit from where Brooks Koepka and Patrick Cantlay were in the original model. So let's go ahead and just move on as we go along here. Looks like, top 10, pretty obvious, whenever you get, the best players in the world, they're most of the time going to show up. But what I like to do when I use this model is I love to break it out into the pricing sections. It's, of course, how I create one of my other content pieces that I do here for the Awesemo.com Plus, the Against the Grain section, where I focus really on all of the price sections and finding the, either against the grain plays, or whatever have you. So that's another real tool that I love to do, of course. And of course, I've made some of these changes into this slide here, the strokes gained form generator slide. If this is your first time using it, pretty simple. All you got to do is click that, click the box A3. You'll find whichever guy you want to choose. So we'll go ahead and choose Justin Thomas and see what's going on with Justin Thomas. So that's something that I really love to do. You can go on and see, okay, well, Justin Thomas has 2 starts over his last 4 weeks, and you can see that he has really struggled in putting. And obviously, we would hope that he would be able to change putting around, whereas obviously tee to green is probably a little bit harder to get back on a whim than it is putting. So that's another great tool. Okay, as we move down the model breakdown here this week, looks like the first value of the week comes in at Emiliano Grillo. That's probably no surprise. Looks like he's probably going to be rated in the top 10 on both models, both the model rank and the make your own model. So no surprise there. Of course, this week we have such a long bit of course history. So this tab is certainly relevant this week, and certainly would recommend taking a look at it, just because, again, we've played this course forever now. This isn't 2010. I'm sorry, it's 2015. It was actually for last week. That's why you guys are seeing it. I didn't change the slide there. But in any case, you can see that Paul Casey, over the last 4 years, played really good here. Bubba Watson, obviously a 3-time winner. So really important slide, I think, to look at this week. The next slide that I think, or I'll call it a sheet. I guess it's not quite a slide. It's a sheet. That I want to take a look at here is the DraftKings points. And that's important because you see a lot of the times, I can give you a perfect example here. Actually, this is great. Colin Morikawa, as you can see last week, 65.5 DraftKings points, came in tied for 35th, right? Well, Patrick Cantlay scored also the exact same amount of points, and I think beat him by about 10 positional points. So DraftKings point scoring is at such a premium. There are certainly a few players out there that score significantly amount of more points, raw points. Here's a perfect example. Again, Louis Oosthuizen, 88 points, Chez Reavie, 80.5. But Louis Oosthuizen and Chez Reavie both tied for 3rd. So as you can see, I believe, Louis might have even tied for 6th. Anyways, you can see DraftKings points are at a premium. You can also check out some trends, of course, in this. If you see somebody that is just consistently putting up points, we, of course, like to highlight them in our GPP lineups and of course in our cash lineup. So all the way through. Another really good tool to use. So ownership projection model, another one that I of course love to talk about and is a big time hot button. So this is the model that it does it. You're able to go in and see the ownerships from looks like all the way back. These are actually need to be moved over a couple of weeks. The last one there is, in fact, the U.S. Open. I'm sorry about that. Just don't want to confuse anybody. But you can see ownerships all the way back to the Genesis. So I think I put 2 months in there. Pretty much everything you might need. A great section to come out and just look and see, okay, what I'm projecting. You can project out your own if you want to based on this set of information. Really allow you to do whatever you would like to. So, of course, strokes gained rank by field. This is another good one, again, because when you see fields drop off significantly, you're able to find guys like a Hank Lebioda or an Adam Svensson that, tee to green look really good in a field like this, as compared, obviously, to a field like the U.S. Open. Adam Svensson is certainly not going to be in the top 25 of strokes gained tee to green in that field. So another great tool that I would certainly look at if I was using the model. So, all right, I think that pretty much can cover it for today. Of course, I'll just scroll through for anybody that's new here. All of these things that you see in front of you have their own individual sheet. So if you don't like to keep clicking, you can go to the individual sheet that has it: approach proximity, recent form, course history, DraftKings points, as we just talked about. Each of them have their own individual sheet. Please use those, of course. But the main model is just for you to see, if you want to have it all on one screen. That's why I put it there. So hopefully you've enjoyed this model breakdown. Look forward to coming back next week. And, of course, it looks like I am recording this one at about 12:53 on Wednesday. Ownership from the site, from the Osmo.com plus side. That gives the full ownership. That should be out within a couple of hours. And then right after that out, I'm going to be back with my free chalk report that we come out with on Tuesday nights or Wednesdays whenever we're able to get out the ownership. It's going to profile the top 4 ownerships that are projected for the week, and then one low-owned play that might help you create some good leverage this week. So, again, hope you enjoyed the model breakdown. Of course, any questions, go ahead and feel free to leave the comment right here on this video. Find me on Twitter at DFSGolfer23. Or, again, you could also email the Osmo.com staff. So, and of course, if you're a OsmoPlus.com member, I'm available in the Slack chat on DMs or through the Golf Channel chat. So, cheers, everybody, and look forward to seeing you back for the chalk report in just a little bit.